Welcome.
Welcome.
That didn't sound welcoming at all. But anyway, welcome y'all.
I'm trying to get warm.
Look, I got my heater on too, which is terrible because it's hot as hell. But yeah, welcome y'all to Shade in the City. We are here to give you our sip of shade. We're gonna give you our weekly roundup. I know several of y'all have been asking for us to cover hot topics more, and you know how hot topics go. You got to get them while they hot, and sometimes we ain't got it to do. However, what we did agree upon is we can give you a weekly roundup, and when we say weekly roundup, it's Tuesday. So that means you're getting Tuesday and last week, okay? And so as long as you can keep us that, then I don't think we can ever be late, right? Anyway, but yeah, y'all. So Shade Squad, all of our new viewers, if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the like button.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, we're gonna get into these topics. I know y'all heard about the Kenya of it all. Peter, Real Housewives of Atlanta is going through it over there. Okay? But yeah, y'all, we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into it and let's get shady. All right, y'all. So we're gonna, start off. So I will say this: if I don't do it, remind me, Shade Squad, hold me accountable. I will drop timestamps for each story, so that way you can skip ahead to what you really want to hear, whatever. If you don't care, because we're gonna start off light and right. And so, Real Housewives of Atlanta star, as y'all know, Peter Thomas. Says he deeply regrets not paying his taxes to the IRS. Okay. Now, just to give you a little background, I'm sure y'all have heard about the bar one in Miami being shut. Well, all the bar ones being shut down. And then there were a couple stories. I know I've seen one or two interviews with one of his former employees, with Tasha K, and apparently she wasn't getting paid. The checks wasn't clearing. So Peter said he's deeply regretful, and he's also regretful to the IRS because he owes more than 450,000 in back taxes. Now, you're and look, matter of fact, since the video is messing up, what I will do is I'll give you the audio and we can listen to Peter say what he needs to say. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it?
Facebook, etc., etc., etc. All right, I'm here to make a statement. My attorney and I have been working on the case for the last 2.5 years now, and that it came in on where I'm putting out this statement. I must have to apologize to my mom, my dad that's passed, and my kids, my friends, immediate family members, and anybody out there that checked for me. I did some wrong that I have to make right. I have to stand up. I have to be accountable. I have to be responsible, and I have to pay my debt.
Not because you wanted
years
to.
ago, I started a case that went back 10 years and showed that from one struggling business to the next, that I failed to pay my withholding taxes on time. And at some point when the business wasn't doing well, failed to pay
Your
at
people.
all.
Yeah.
And it's something that I thought I could work out, catch up with, make hold. But the hole got deeper for me. So I deeply regret, deeply, and I'm saying this with all sincerity, I deeply regret not to make the IRS withholding tax a priority in my life. With no excuses, because there is none. It's the law. I'm finding out a lot about that law lately. And what I need to say to all business owner out there, if you're starting out a business, make sure that you're funded enough to cover your payroll after you pay your rent and you pay your utilities and you pay your vendors. Make sure that you can cover those withholding
think good
taxes.
business people know
Make
that.
sure the 20th of every month you pay those revenue taxes, because when those things add up, Sam is your partner, and they're not getting their piece, and keep on adding it up, it's gonna come and it's gonna bite you like it's biting me now. Okay, so I deeply regret, not paying my withholding taxes in a timely manner or in any manner.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. We know he's really regretful. I think the one
I
thing.
don't think you need to be a business owner to know you got to pay taxes.
Well, no,
we don't own businesses and we got to pay taxes.
What it was for me was, and I'm going to be honest with you, y'all can drop down in the chat. Let me know what you think. I'm not trying to laugh at anybody's pain, because imagine 10 years of not paying your taxes. Can you imagine the interest on that? However, what it was for me is, he keeps saying, I'm deeply regretful to the IRS, not the people that paychecks didn't clear, not the people like your employees that you had working or vendors that you weren't paying. I think this is for whenever you go to court, and you know how they'll maybe try to get you some leniency if you seem remorseful. I think this is what this is about. He's trying to come off and seem remorseful. Because before he was cocky and was just like, I ain't got it. He was on some Tasha K. He was like, I ain't got it. So
you don't do that with the IRS, because they're gonna be like, we gonna take it. We gonna find it.
That was a good one. But yeah, so you know what? I hate to say this, but I'm sure Cynthia is probably like, thank you, Lord.
Absolutely.
She's like, absolutely. I dodged a bullet. And he was around here. Look, and that makes me kind of think about, because he was around here hanging with Mr. Gubadia. They was real, So I be,
Look, Mr. Gubadia would be like, I'll just go back to our country.
Right. Okay. So yeah, good luck to Peter, and hopefully he works it out, and hopefully he ain't got to do no time. But I think didn't Wesley Snipes go to jail for taxes?
He got away for a long time.
I'm just saying. But still.
Yeah, but he moved to another country too. I mean, listen, peace out, Peter. If that's what you got to do.
Peter, you better use your connection.
God damn.
So I really miss, and I wish I could have called our good girl, Lauren. Shout out to Lauren. Because this next story, we're going to talk about Kendra and Joc, and we all know that Kendra makes Lauren's ass itch. So shout out to Lauren. But so yeah. So apparently Joc was caught in a photo. Y'all should go to the Shade Room Neighborhood Talk. I mean, you can go so many places. But it did look real comfortable. And he was outside with some chick that was not his wife, Kendra. And so the blogs came out and said, Joc is out here cheating on Kendra. And so apparently he was, he has his radio show down in Atlanta. So he was live on the radio. And apparently Kendra texted him along with her mother. And basically said, I'm divorcing Jaceel. Okay. And he said, this is what's wrong with the internet. And see how I don't even be doing nothing. It was a young lady, and she was talking to me about what it was for me is she was in between your legs. That was too comfortable, and that was too close.
This reminds me of Sonny and Moses. The problem is, you think you're going to turn a hoe into a housewife. They hoes. Joc is a hoe. He been a hoe. Everybody named mama knows.
I was like, I don't think Kendra's a hoe. You're talking the other way around.
No. Moses, we don't know much about Moses. But from what we know, he a hoe too. And y'all think y'all the special ones. He chose me. I got the ring. No, your dumb ass is the only one that was dumb enough to marry his hoe ass. Everybody got the schlong and kept it moving. Okay. Y'all the one that want to settle down and deal with this headache. Now you screaming you gonna get a divorce. Child, bye. You've been saying that for God knows how long.
Well,
and had a baby on you and all types of shit.
Well, okay. In other love and hip hop Atlanta news, Karlie Redd is engaged.
Congratulations, girl. Get your rings. Get your, she gonna be a she like she all-star
basketball player. She got rings.
She getting them rings, boy. I want to see her jewelry box. But I heard the one that Life gave her was fake though.
Well, yeah. But you know, I'm happy for Karlie. She is she's engaged to who is it now? That's some guy from Now That's TV.
Now That's TV. That's the ghetto channel I was talking about. That's the ghetto station. I was like the one that Talia watches. I was trying to figure it out. Huh?
It can't be worse than Zeus.
It's way worse than Zeus.
Oh.
Girl, it's a YouTube channel. But they make money. They making money.
Oh.
But no, and Now That's TV is hood. Duh. Zeus is just hood. Now That's TV is hood.
Well, shout out to Karlie and her boo on their engagement. Hopefully she makes it down the aisle. Y'all drop.
And if she don't, it's another collector's item. Girl, get your rings. Girl, get your rings.
I mean, it was a nice reveal. That's all I'm gonna say. I think, but I don't know if they were celebrating her. I don't know, but it was a really cute reveal. Congratulations. What's the girl name? Karlie. And yeah, y'all drop down in the comments and let us know what you think. Do you think she gonna make it down the aisle with this man? Because
at this point, I don't even know if it make a difference. This is what 5, 6, shit, 11, 12, 15. Listen.
Look, you better call Karlie the Lord of the Rings.
Right. Bitch is Sonic in this one. She's collecting them, boy. Yes, true. Listen. She said, look, Karlie said, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She said, I'm leaving here with something.
Next story. So we get into our good girl, Kierna Stewart from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Apparently, she has decided to sue Snuffleupagus. That's her name is Deborah Williams, but we gonna call her. Y'all know we call her Snuffleupagus over here because it's giving very Sesame Street. But she's suing her for $10 million for the fight that occurred last season. Now I do know that Kierna had to have 10 stitches, but I don't think that it was. And this is just my opinion. I don't think that it was. I don't know. Maybe she's shooting high.
And is this what I got to do? I got to get on a reality show, get into a
fight. Well,
fight.
here's the crazy part about it. Kierna wasn't. So the thing about it is, it's not really on the show. So she's suing her. It's not like she's suing Bravo. And because then maybe she might get a couple mil, I would feel like. But Deborah wasn't on the show. This is just a friend of Ashley. So she's suing her on her own. And I don't know what Deborah's pockets looks like, or maybe what her husband, whatever her situation is. But I don't know if she got 10 million. And I'm gonna be honest, I love y'all know I love Kierna, but I don't know if she's gonna get it. I think she's just shooting high, and then
I say shoot for the stars too. But listen, if this what I'm cool with a cool 5. If this what
the thing is with that situation, don't you have to show like I was out of work, I had to have. Now, granted, her business is beauty, so if you did something to my face,
and I'm walking around with these stitches, girl. Listen, my business is this YouTube channel. I can't be walking around with stitches. I need to get on reality TV and get the fight. I'm cool with a cool 5, okay?
So if you go to the nail salon and they messed up your eyebrows, but you suing for $10 million.
I got to show my face. I got to show my face.
I'm sorry, y'all. Help her.
Look, I'm cool with 5. I'll take 5. I ain't even got to be. Listen, I ain't got to shoot for the stars like that. You know, this. You know what? I'm gonna shoot for 7, so maybe I can end up with 5. Okay, I'm cool with a cool 5 million. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I think she might walk away with maybe if she walks away with $50K and they pay her lawyer fees. I think she'll be okay.
Did Kierna put her hands on her at all?
Yeah,
she did.
Well, see, the only problem,
fight back and still sue.
well, no, the only thing that it would become an issue is because Snuffleupagus did tweet after the fight happened. I remember seeing it, and she posted a picture of Kiana's fingernail that I guess had got caught in her hair or something like that, and was like something about her floor work and what you think about that Special K or something like that, because that's what they call her. You don't remember that?
I'm taking notes. I'm taking mental notes of what I need in order to get $5 million.
So the fact that Deborah went and basically implicated herself and said, "Yeah, I might have wiped the floor with this girl," and and now she had to have 10 stitches, and we did see her, on the show or whatever. So I'm not saying the girl's not going to get some compensation. I absolutely think she's going to get compensated, but I definitely don't think it's $10 million. But y'all drop in the chat. Let us know.
She might be just shooting for the stars. Might end up with 7.
We're gonna take it to the moon, take it to the stars.
I think 7 is still cool. Still a cool number. I think that's still a cool number.
You are funny. And speaking of, we might as well get into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. All right, y'all. So I'm sure y'all have heard the news today that our good girl Kierna has finally decided that she is departing. The word on the street is she's been fired.
You said she decided?
Well, some people believe that like they kept her on this suspension too long, so you're not gonna play with me like that. So I'm gonna just leave.
For $90K an episode, you can play with me as long as you want to.
Well, but she doesn't get paid if she doesn't film. So the fact that she wasn't filming, she's not getting paid. So even if she was making, now Kierna did tweet and said, Team Twirl forever about 2 hours ago. And she, thanks the fans for supporting her. However, it has been reported that she is not going to be on season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'll be interested to see if this is very final, if we're never going to get Kierna again on any type of like anything as far as them. Bravo, and if she plans to take legal action because of it. Because one thing that I have heard all over the internet is that there's no way production didn't know what she was doing, or do you get what I'm saying? I think they thought it would fly until it did. And we've all seen things go down on Real Housewives of Atlanta before that we're like, oh my God, how could that happen? How could they let that slide? And we think it's wrong, but it makes for good TV and we keep watching. And I think that we're just at a place and a point of outrage that maybe Kierna's antics isn't going to fly anymore, is what it's giving. But then at the same time, a lot of people feel like, well, if you're getting rid of Kierna, Portia has to carry the whole show.
I think she can with all. I mean, if we going back to, it depends on what we talking about. If we talking about this whole Simon mess, she probably can. She probably can carry the whole show.
A lot of people said they're not coming back to watch it if Kierna, and now that Kenya's gone. I mean, people say that, but again, I mean, depending on your following, because remember, Love and Marriage Huntsville got this whole blackout thing going, and the ratings have been rating. So when people say they're serious, they're followers. So I would be interested to see, because the ratings were already for season 15, which is why everybody was complaining they need to figure something out. They need to reboot. Boom, 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 boom. So it'll be interesting if that shows up in the ratings. If people are serious, they're not supporting it no more. If Kenya's not going to be on there, because they feel like she's been done wrong, basically. Like basically, production let her do it, but so they won't get in trouble. She's a fall guy, is what I'm like, kind of the vibe that I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the same time, for other folks, because I know it's going to be some of y'all in the comments that have a differing opinion, Kierna went too far with what she did, and there has to be consequences and repercussions, even if that means 90,000.
She might just be off for this season. They're good for, getting people off.
Making you sit down for a second. I mean, they did that with her when she went and married Mark privately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then bringing them back. So it might just be, this one season that she's not there, and then bring her back for the following season.
I don't know, but it'll be interesting because I'm like, are we really watching? I mean, of course, we're watching season 16 because we're reviewing it, but at the same time, is it gonna be good?
I'm here for the portion drama, so I need
to catch up with Drew. Drew is thriving, and look, she doing what Ashley's.
You know what? Yeah, I want to catch up with Drew too, especially since Ralph is out the picture. I mean, that will change the.
Because Drew be out here looking good, okay?
That'll change everything. Because really, that's what used to aggravate me about the show. Period, was seeing Ralph's funky ass.
So yeah, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let us know what you think about Kenya Moore no longer being on the season of Real Housewives. But yeah, it's just interesting, y'all. I said nope. They playing hardball. So I asked Nell, I said, are we gonna get into the honorary degrees of it all? Because that was a topic, as y'all know. I wouldn't be mad if somebody want to give me an honorary degree and make me a doctor. As we know, we saw Sheree Whitfield, Pretty V. I feel like it was somebody else. I saw a third person, and they all received honorary degrees, and congratulations to them. I think what threw people off with the Sheree situation is that she went to Instagram and changed her name to Dr. Sheree Whitfield. And for those that are in the comments or, Shade Squad, new viewers that have earned these degrees, what are your feelings on that? Does that bother you when people do that? Or take these, on it and actually...
I'm not a doctor and it kind of bothers me.
Oh, okay. I would, here's my thing. I would take the degree. I would take the pictures. Hey, y'all, Dr. Treese. However, I don't know if I would go as far as now I'm like changing my handles or it wouldn't be Dr. Treese up here. It
like, yeah, like it's cute. Like if you joke and like you saying it's
right.
like a joke, like, it's Dr. Whatever, Dr. Sheree Whitfield, but like, you said it a couple times, but yeah, we change the handles and shit. Like, what, girl? Bye.
The thing is, I feel like if you have space with somebody with a doctorate, they'd be like, of what? And if you can't give them an answer, you look like an asshole, right? Of what? Of music, of dance, of what?
Sheree get the stuttering and
she by Sheree?
Spring, summer,
right. I'll give you the answer. So I don't know. I just thought that was very interesting. Y'all dropped out of the comments. Let us know what you think. Would that bother y'all for somebody around here being like, I got a doctorate? And it is what it is. I mean, shout out to those who got it. Again, if y'all want to give me one, Howard, Morgan, I take it from anybody right now. I take it from DeVry Universe. What's the one Lil Romeo used to do?
I knew you were gonna say Lil Romeo.
What's the one?
I don't know. It wasn't DeVry? It wasn't DeVry?
No, I thought it was something else. Because he had a little song. It was like some community. So I don't know, but I go. Well, no, you ain't got to go to get the honorary degree. If y'all just remember. Shit, Nova. Nova want to give me an honorary. I'll be a doctor. But yeah, y'all dropped in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. But yeah, that's pretty much. I feel like everything that kind of went on.
ICDC.
Yes. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much what went on. Y'all let me know anything that y'all want to chop it up about that we might have missed. We'll definitely discuss it in next week's episode. And actually let us know if y'all want this to be a live show. We can make that happen, but you need to we need y'all to show up and show out if we're going to show up, okay? But yeah, we can definitely make this a live thing every Tuesday night and discuss and do a weekly roundup and talk about all the hot topics that have occurred in the last week or so. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't already, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit that like button for us.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And y'all, I forgot to mention, Kiki Wyatt got a whole new man.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. She always, look.
She stayed with a man, though. She stayed with a husband. She stayed with a husband.
And a baby. And a new baby.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. We will get y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Good night.